how to deal with other people giving you the cold shoulder. So one of the things that kids, adult kids, they feel like they have a hard time dealing is when, let's say, they're trying to stand up for themselves, but then the moms will try to ignore them or stop talking to them, or their parents will try to give them the cold shoulders for weeks on end. And in order for them to respond back is for the adult kid to say, I'm sorry, I will change for you, I was wrong. And so how do we deal with that? So first of all, this is something that you have to kind of recognize, right? Recognize that because when we were growing up, if you're in such a situation, when we were growing up, that's what a tactic that has been done on us for so much that whenever they clam up and not say anything, then our guard comes out and say, oh my gosh, like what did I do now this time? What do I need to do to fix the problem? And the responsibility falls onto us. And learning that this responsibility is not for us to take care of anymore, because at some point in life we are going to be doing something that our parents are not going to approve of. And so when we become so uncomfortable that we feel we have to change in order to fix the problem, then we are just bending over backwards. We're abandoning who we are in order to make other people accept us. So the very first fact is to recognize, okay, my parents are doing this to me right now. It feels really, really, really uncomfortable. And at the same time, I'm no longer going to change my point of view, my opinion, my actions in order for them to accept me. And so the 1-2 thing that we have to recognize is that this is happening, and I have to make sure that I feel safe enough to say, okay, I am not going to change in order to make them love us. So it is possible that they will end up keep holding on to that grudge. They're not going to respond to us, and at the same time, we're not going to change. And then the other thing is understanding that this is something that they have to take responsibility for. Because here's what happened most likely when they were growing up. When something happens and when they don't like something, when they don't like what is happening, when they pull back and hold a grudge, other people change in order to appease them, so that they feel like this is a thing that I can keep on holding so that other people will cater to me. If they keep doing that, other people are going to change to cater to me, so I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep ignoring other people. I'm going to keep not talking to them, so that other people will change. And this is a response that they have to take on, to accept, to say, you know what, I can hold on to this grudge for as long as I want, but my children are not going to change. So now what? And so they may go on to another direction. They may start yelling. They may start guilt tripping, telling you you're not a good son, not a good daughter. It's possible because they're trying to move from tactic to tactic to tactic. And so in order for us to deal with this is to make sure that we come back into our body to say, hey, I'm not going to change, and I need to give myself safety, because we're depending on our parents to change in order to give us the safety. Hi, go and play. We have a few more minutes, okay? And so in order to do that is to come back to our body. I can teach you a breathing exercise so that we can be safe. So when we're breathing from the diaphragm, which is right down here. Breathe in through the nose, very slow breath. Count 4, hold for 7, and breathe out 8. Okay, so it looks like this. 2, 3, 4, going in, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're going to repeat this, time yourself for 3 to 5 minutes. so that you bring it back to your body to say, hey, whatever the storm is looking outside, I can give myself that safety to say, I'm safe, I'm not going to change, and this is where we're going to be headed. And so when we don't need other people to change in order to give ourselves the safety, then we bring our power back. We take our power back. We don't need to change ourselves to make other people calm down. They can still be the storm, and I can calm myself down so that I take back the power. Doesn't matter what's outside, I come back home safe for me. And that's where the breathing exercise comes in, to calm our nervous system down. So breathe in 4, hold for 7 count, and breathe out through the nose slowly for 8 count. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose or mouth, but breathe in is always through the nose. And this is how we calm our nervous system, and we can then take on whatever and face whatever that is thrown at us. And sometimes, like if they keep like ignoring us for a week or two, we can say, you know what, thank you for being upset at this situation, because it means you care, and at the same time, I would like to talk to you, right? Initiate a conversation, say, this is where we can sit down and have chat, but I'm not going to change. And so whenever you're ready, come back and we'll have a mature chat one-on-one. And this is how we lead through that, from calmness, from power, from not needing other people to change. We can hold the space for them to be upset, and we can calm ourselves down. Knowing that we're upset, we can calm ourselves down. So I hope that it helps. And whenever you're ready to do this work for you, I want you to know that you're not alone. Book a time with me and we can have a chat to see how we can go about doing this. As I always say, we may not be a good match, but if we're a good match, then we can go on and see what can be done for you, because sometimes you just need some tools, sometimes you just need a shoulder to cry on, sometimes you just need a space to explore what it is that is inside your head. And I'm right here for you. Okay, until next time.